Hello viewers, in today's video I want to share with you how you can get 3-phase from hoverboard wheel. I know there's so many videos out there and I have been checking them, and why I chose to make this video is because I see some errors or some mistakes for how other people are doing their videos. Okay, I'm not 100% I know about it, but what I am about to show you here, I don't think there's someone who can share with you the same thing. So without wasting much time, let's start. First, I opened it already. Just need to pull this out. Okay, right there. Here, you can see inside here, we have magnets. You know, it's small, so you can see it's... Anyway, the one thing we need is to show you how you can get 3-phase from these. Okay, and let's take this out. Okay, let's keep this aside for now. Please, I want you to understand how I am going to explain to you about this, because this is where you are going to do all the connections. So first, you need to take out these. Don't worry, this green thing here was just producing 12 volts for the light bulbs, so you don't need to worry about all of this. Okay, whatever they was doing here, the sensors, I don't know, but you can take them out. Just make sure you're not cutting those cables. Just cut this blue, okay, nicely. Okay, now we're done with that. We can pull this out. Okay, we don't need that. Second, I'm gonna take out this. Oh boy, right. Okay, and now let's cut. Before we cut, I want to show you this. As you can see here, these are the end. Okay, we got 3 ends right here, and right here you can see the cover, the beginning or where all this end started. So we're going to need this place. Okay, so to make it clear and understandable, we're gonna move these wires and use these wires. Okay, as you can see, we've got 2 similar, okay, like that. Right, so we're gonna cut this, okay, like that. Don't be scared. Let's move all of this stuff aside. Right, now this is where all the mistakes begins. Okay, now we have to take out this. It's sealed. Okay, oh boy. Okay, I have to take it out. Now we have to separate them. Remember, we have 3 this side and this side 2. We must have 3 like this, the middle and the end one. Okay, so without wasting time, we're gonna just cut right here and this side right there. Right, okay, now we have to clean these just to move the insulations. Okay, I hope it's ready. Yeah, it's not copper, it's aluminum cables or aluminum cables. Okay, anyways, that doesn't matter. And forget about these colors. As I said, we're gonna use those cables, so we're gonna take these out too. Okay, all right, now I have cleaned it. Now you can see we have 1 2 3 4 5 6. Right, so next you need to bring your multimeter and set it to the bars right here, to the place where when you short your wires is going to beep like that. Okay, so first in these wires, one from this side we need to find the partner, I can say like that, or another end of this wire. Okay, so we're starting with this one, the first one. We're going to try with this, not these two, no, but these ones. That's the one. Okay, as you can hear the buzz, that means this one and this one is the same wire. This is the beginning and this is the end. So we're going to use brown wires in those. Okay, brown. The first cable, they're going to be in brown color like that. Okay, then same thing to the second. This is the middle and this is the middle. That's the same. Then we're going with blue this side, blue. Okay, and this side, the middle, is going to be in blue. Right, then the last ones, we're going to check it just to make sure, right here and here. You hear that? Then the last ones, they're going to be in this green and yellow. Please, I hope you're understanding me, whatever I am saying, because this is important information. You can share to someone, or you can show this video to someone who is whoever you want, if you need a proof for whatever I am doing here. Right, okay, that was a big job, but I made it. Here it is. So brown, blue, and this yellow or green. Okay, last double check, quick one. Blue to blue, okay, and green to green, yes, and brown to brown, yes, no. All right, and now we have prepared this. Okay, let's put it aside just to show you one more time. Inside here you can see the arrangement of the magnets, how they arrange them. So south, north, south, north, all of them, they like there's 30 magnets inside here. Like I said, they're pretty small. You see, just like my hand. But the only thing I wanted to show you mostly is this connection. So I hope you followed me how we did right here. We just take all the end, the similar sides, the same color, like this. Okay, so now we have to push this inside here. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Make sure it went inside nicely, properly. Yes, should be like that. Right, then this, great. Okay, now the most important part that you don't have to miss it, okay? Because this we're just repeating the same thing they did down there, but we just use the long wires so we can do anything else outside, okay? Please, this is the mistake that anyone else out there was doing. So I don't want you to repeat the same thing. There is the reason why you have to call it 3-phase. Okay, so when it says 3-phase, that means you are going to have three wires which are going to give you the same voltage. Okay, so there is no need to use rectifier, or okay, you can use rectifier if you need DC voltage, but what we are about to do here, we need AC voltage. Okay, so let's repeat what they did down there. They did like this. They take one end of blue, one end of yellow, and one end of brown. They put all the wires together. I hope you remember there. It was like this, and there was three wires outside. Okay. Where's all those wires? Anyways, I hope you remember. So, what other people were doing? They took these three wires and connected them to the rectifier. I don't know. I never done that before. I used to see most of the videos. They said the output or whatever it is. But anyway, what I want to show you here, the mistake or something they used to miss is where to get the neutral wire. Guys, when we say three phase, it means it has 6 wires like this, and there's somewhere where some 3 wires, they are connected together. In the place where they joined the wires like this is where you are going to get your neutral, or the common wire, or the black wire comes from the place where all 3 wires have joined together. Any 3-phase motor, no matter how big it is going to show you there's some bolts on top there which has 6 terminals, and in those 6 terminals there's one side which is connected together, and there's one side like this has 3 wires. That means all of these wires, they're going to be your live wires, and where they connected together like this, that's where you are going to get the neutral or the black wire. Okay, so anyways, take this is our multimeter, is in AC. This is AC voltage, this is DC. We're using this 250 volts AC. Okay, like I said, they will show you like they do like this, like that. Of course it can give you the voltage, but why do you call it 3-phase then? Anyway, let's continue. Like I said, the neutral, this is the neutral zone where all the wires have met together. Then we're going to connect the black wire from our multimeter right there. Okay, and this is the live wire. We're going to start with blue. Okay, like that. Hand rotation, bring this closer, put something under. I hope there you can see. Then first, oh come on, okay, there, I hope you can see. Ready? See, about 8 volts with hand rotation. See that? We're going to 9. Okay, you can see it and witness it by yourself. That was the blue phase, let's call it like that, the blue phase. Now let's go to the second phase. That was the blue phase, then brown phase. Okay, we do the same thing. As I said, the link is common. Ready? 7. It depends how you spin it. Okay, just like that. 9 is the same voltage like the first one. Now moving to the last yellow phase. See, It's the same thing, the same voltage. Okay, so that's the most thing I wanted to show you. Okay, when we say three-phase, that means you have 3 wires which are going to give you the live output. So now I'm not going to use the motor to spin this. We're going to do it with the hand rotation, same like that. But now, because we're getting 12 volts right there, I'm going to upgrade that 5 volts with these transformers. So first, before we do this, let's use this, connect this guy now for easy rotation. This will represent first phase, second phase, and this one the third phase. Like we say, it's a 3-phase. Okay, so these are 12 volts, and the whites here, they're 12 volts. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. This is our neutral. This is our neutral. Then, okay, let me get something. Okay, so we're gonna just use this blue wire, one side as a neutral from one transformer, and the next from one transformer, and one from another transformer. As you can see there, 3. These are going to be our neutral wires. Okay, neutrals. Let's tape them together. Like that. So this neutral will come to join this neutral right here. Okay, that's the neutrals. Right. Okay. Now we have left with one green and one yellow and one, and those wires are going to be the phase. Neutral, then the yellow phase to the first one, then blue phase at the middle, and the brown phase to the last. Okay, now we have made 3 phase. I hope you understand what we're doing here. Okay, we put it right here, and these are the outputs. That's the first output. This is the output for this one. Okay. All right, please don't get lost right here. We are using these transformers because I'm using hand rotation to this generator. So we only get 12 volts by hand rotation. That's why we need to upgrade that 12 volts output, but is in AC. So now we're going to upgrade it with these transformers to get 220 volts, or the output that we can be able to light up the bulb. Okay, so the neutral here, I'm repeating that, okay, over and over again. The neutral wire from the transformers is all linked together right here to the neutral from the transformer right here. I hope you can see there's 1, 2, 3 wires to this side. Now the phases from this, as we said, is a 3-phase. One phase to this, one phase to the middle, and brown phase to the last. I hope you can hear me there. Then now let's see, because I hear someone said then that voltage you can get from there without rectifier is useless. No, that's not right, it is useful. Okay, so let's see if we can be able to power that light bulb with just hand rotation. Here I'm spinning it. See that? That's one phase, which is this transformer. And now to the next transformer, leave these wires. We're going to the middle, brown to brown, blue to blue, like that. Okay, then now watch this. See that? Okay, let's show this side so you can see properly. See that? Okay, and to the last I'm gonna put it there so you can be able to see. Let's do it this 3 phase. See that? It's coming out really. Okay. Now that's what we call the 3-phase connection. Neutral point, that's where all the wires have met together, and then other wires, that's the first phase, second phase, then the third phase. Okay, now another thing I need to share with you is that when they say it's 100 watts 3-phase, it means each and every phase here is carrying 100 watts. It's not like that 100 watts you are going to divide it with these 3 wires. No. And it's not going to be like 300 watts. Like, of course you can get 300 watts if you connect it in a single phase. We're gonna do that just now, but only thing I need to share with you is that when they say it's 100 watts 3-phase, it means each and every phase here is carrying 100 watts. So if 100 watts is going to this, same 100 to the middle and same 100 to there. So you might have the question that, okay, you have connected this to the first motor, or whether it's a DC motor or AC motor. How are you going to connect it? Well, then it's easy. You don't need the transformers. Then what you have to do is to take out your light bulb or whatever you want to connect. Take out all of these. Okay, disconnect all of them. Then how you have to connect it is the neutral will go here and the live will go to the phase you need to use. Okay, just like that, yellow phase and the neutral. Okay, it's like that. That's how you are going to connect, whether it's a light bulb or extension or whatever it is, then remember, if you want to use this phase, the place where you are going to get your black wire or the neutral is the same place, this place right here. I hope you understand there. Then now let's go to how you can convert it into a single phase. But remember, if you're going to put it in a single phase, it's going to give you the high voltage. For example, we were getting like 12 volts in a 3-phase mode. Now we're going to change it into a single phase. So how do we do that? Well, it's easy. This is how we do it. We need to take, as you can see there, we need this blue will come to green, okay? Blue to green, then one end of green will come to brown, just like that. Then we have 2 wires left right here. That is going to be our output, our neutral and our live. Okay, now let's do this. Let me just add one more screw right there. Okay, now we are changing it into a single phase like we did here, blue to green and one end of green to another end of brown. Then we left with this brown and blue. Then let's use our multimeter like that. As we see, the output is these 2 wires, then brown to red, blue to black, right. Then now, if you remember, with a hand rotation in 3-phase mode, the output was about 8 to 12 volts. Now we have converted into a single phase. Now let's see how much voltage we can get. See that? Like I said, once you turn it into a single phase, it gives you the very high voltage. Yeah, but when you're using the motor to spin this, it's going to give you the very high voltage. You can see it normally if you're willing to do this experiment. Or if there's someone, I'm saying this again, there's some other people, they have big channels out there, they got so much audience. You can share this video to them, so maybe next time they'll do it right. Okay. Now let's see. Now because we're getting the higher voltage there, I'm using this big transformer. It's bigger than the one we were using. Now let's see if we can be able to power something with just hand rotation. Then 16 volts is going to be our input, like that. Okay, like this. Let's see the output. Okay. we should reach 200 something, not like that, or just my hand is tired, I don't know. Okay, let's do this. All right. Yeah, that's it. About 220 volts. Okay, so now let's see with the light bulb in single phase mode. Okay. Oh, you see that? And just do like this. Look. Oh. Wow. That's interesting. Okay, anyways. Oh, Bismillah. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. That's amazing. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So that's how you can change it into a single phase mode. Thanks guys, that's all I had in this video, in today's video. We'll do it again, but not using this hoverboard wheel again. No, I hope inshallah maybe next week I'm going to use it. I'm going to do the same connection but using this the car alternator. I've seen so many videos out there with the car alternators. Well, I have noticed the same errors, and there's some big errors with magnet arrangement. So please be with me next week. I am going to show you. Yeah, we're going to do it together. Thanks guys for watching.